Hello everybody, welcome to Yukicooks. Today's recipe, Chickenbhunamasala. If you are interested in North Indian Mughlai cuisine, then this is one recipe that I suggest you should learn how to master. The taste is beyond comparison and there's nothing that tastes like this. The meaning of Chickenbhunamasala is that it's chicken which is fried in masala, that is spices. Traditionally it's made on coal fire, but today I'll be making this in a Dutch oven. So let's start off with 1.5 kilo of chicken. Add 2 liters of water and 1 tablespoon of salt. Now add 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Then we'll let it sit or marinate for 1 hour. In the meantime, take 3 medium onions, 3-inch piece of ginger, 4 green chilies, and 8 to 10 pods of garlic grinded to a smooth paste. Now rinse the chicken thoroughly, add a tablespoon of curd, and remember that the vinegar and the salt should be removed completely. Add a tablespoon of ginger, garlic and onion paste, and here I have 1 tablespoon of ghee. Since it's very cold, I've melted it. Add it to the chicken and give it a mix. Now let's add 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix it together very nicely. In the meantime, it would be very nice of you if you subscribe to my channel. After you've mixed it properly, marinate it for a minimum of 2 hours. Overnight would be a very nice idea. Now let's take 200 milliliters of cooking oil. Make sure that the oil is flavorless. You do not want any flavor in the oil. Now add the chicken pieces and we are going to fry the chicken pieces on a high flame. We just have to seal in the moisture. We do not want the moisture to evaporate. So you just fry it lightly on a high flame, and that's about it. We want our chicken to be very soft and juicy from inside. It should be very tender. And since this is cooked over a coal fire, so we are trying our best to replicate it. This is the most authentic Chickenbhunamasala you'll ever witness. And this is my own recipe. I have mastered it over the years that I've been cooking, and I'm sharing it with you. If there's one thing that I know how to cook well, that is Mughlai dishes. I've been cooking Mughlai dishes for years and years now. The recipes have been passed on to me by my mother and to her from her mother. So it's a very old recipe. Now let's add the ginger, garlic and onion paste. Put some water in the blender and add it. Now stir it for 2 minutes. We want the stench of ginger and garlic to get removed. Fry it for 2 minutes and add the leftover marinade. Make sure to scrape out everything. Rinse the bowl that had the marinade in it and add that also. Now add a tablespoon of dry roasted cumin seed powder. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of dry roasted fennel seed powder. This aids in digestion and you'll never have a stomach upset. Now add a tablespoon of dry roasted coriander seed powder. Add a tablespoon of garam masala powder. All these powders are homemade. Add a tablespoon of Kashmiri red chilli powder and stir everything. Remember, if it starts to burn, splash with a little bit of water. I don't think so it will burn because the flame is on low. Now add a tablespoon of desi ghee. Remember to take a very good quality ghee. Right now I am using this Amul ghee and it's not sponsored. Saute for 2 or 3 minutes and then see that the spices are not sticking to the bottom of the pan. You should move your hands very fast. Now you can see that the oil and the spices are separate. Now let's lower the flame and add the chicken pieces. It's very important to keep the flame on extreme low. If your gas is too high, you can just shut off the gas and then you can add the chicken pieces. Add the juices from the chicken and mix everything together nicely. See, this is the way you mix it. You take it from the bottom and then you roll it over like this. You take it from the bottom and then you turn it. Now let's add 200 milliliters of water. After that, add a teaspoon of salt. Now adjust everything very nicely. Cover and cook on very low flame for 15 minutes. After that, uncover and fire up the flame. Now we have to do the bunai or frying. We have to keep on stirring it. You can't move right now. You just have to keep on stirring it until all the moisture dries out. Let's check how the chicken is cooked. Since it had been cooking on a very low flame, it has become very soft and moist. Keep on tossing and turning until all the water dries up. Here you are. You can see that the moisture is already dried out. The main technique here is to fry everything together very nicely, and that was the reason why I had taken very large chicken pieces. Because if you try to make chickenbhunamasala with small chicken pieces, everything will just melt in. Now add some chopped green coriander. Give it a final mix. Here you can see our chickenbhunamasala is ready. Quick, easy, simple, yet out of this world deliciousness. Add 2 tablespoons of water. Thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I hope you like this recipe. Please learn how to master this. And I guarantee you that this is going to be the best chicken dish that you'll ever make. Thank you so much for watching. See you later in another beautiful and exciting recipe.